spend the weekends with my dad, and he recently got remarried, and I went there this weekend, and I hate them.
Is this the first time you've gone there since he's been remarried?
No, I've been with them before, but now that they're remarried, or now that he's married, there's, my stepmom has 4 kids, and I just feel like I'm not a part of the family, like they're very, mean to me, or make me feel like I'm not a part of their little family anymore. I just feel like I just wanna run away. Like I don't ever wanna have to go back there.
Well, I mean, you did mention, that you didn't feel comfortable and welcomed, and I can see how that could happen. You're coming into a new situation there. Did you talk to your father about it at all?
No, because I feel like he just loves his new family more than me. Like I went up in my room and I shut the door, and they all were playing Monopoly, and no one even came up to get me to play. Like they just played the game without me.
So you must have felt very alone and not included.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't even want me there, and they were probably happy that I was up in my room. And I just feel like my dad gives all of his attention to his new kids, and it's like I don't even matter.
I can see that it's upsetting you a lot. You seem tense and just, not your usual self. I guess I'm hearing you say that, that you don't really want to go back there. And how did you feel when you went back home to your mother's house?
I just wish it was like a normal family. Like I wish I just had a mom and a dad home, and like my mom is very good to me, but I feel kind of alone there too, and I just don't feel like I belong anywhere.
And it's very hard to feel like that, but have you always felt this way, or was there a time in the past when maybe didn't feel quite so alone?
Yeah, like I used to go to my dad's on the weekend before he met my stepmom, and we would hang out and go like hiking or fishing and do stuff, just me and him. And I used to look forward to going and spending the weekend with him. And now I just feel like everything's about my stepmom and her stupid kids.
Well, it sounds like you're feeling a little angry about him, getting remarried, and not, it may seem like he's moving on, but that's not necessarily the case, although I can understand how you would feel that way, and it may seem that way to you. It's all very new right now. So how do you think that you could kind of talk to him about this, or even your mother about it, because I'm sure she understands as well?
I don't know. I don't know if he would. I would just feel bad because I think
hard to feel uncomfortable in the environment as well as uncomfortable, because you don't, you know, I can tell that you really love him, and that you really enjoyed spending time with him, and that you miss that time together. And I can see how compassionate you are also, because you want to make sure that he is happy. And, you know, that's a really important thing for somebody to feel, and that's a really nice thing to feel, so you don't want to lose that at all. But it's also important for you to feel happy, and for you to find a place within your family. Every family structure is different. But there is a way for you to feel happy, and I don't want you to lose sight of that possibility. And it might feel right now, like you had mentioned before, that you just want to run away. And you know, we need to kind of talk about that, because obviously that's not something that I think either of them would want. And maybe, you know, as you grow up, there are changes that need to be made also in the arrangements and the structures that are set up. And I think it's great that you come to talk to me, and that we can work through it, and you know, maybe you can talk to your mother as well about it, and your father in time. But I think it's important that your mother also knows how you're feeling, because you have said that you feel very alone, and you shouldn't have to feel that way. So, I guess, you know, when you go home this evening, what, would you feel comfortable talking to her about it?
Yeah, I could.
What's it like when you go home? Is she home when you get there? And
She works till like 5 o'clock, so she gets home a couple hours after me.
because we don't want you to feel alone. So if you did want to stay after school, we can make some arrangements for that. Because, you know, I understand that you're feeling kind of separated, and I know what happened over the weekend, but those feelings can last through the week. Do you have any siblings at home also?
No, it's just me.
So, you know, I think it's important for you to feel like you have a place with us, and that's why I'm really glad that you came to talk to us. You know, you spoke a little bit how you wish you could go back to, you know, how it was a few years ago. What would you think would be your, if you woke up tomorrow morning and everything was different, and everything was fixed, what would that look like?
I wouldn't have a stepmom or stepbrothers and sisters. It'd just be me and my mom and my dad.
And that's like your ideal picture of what it would be like. And, you know, perhaps that might never happen, but it's something that we could work towards you feeling a part of. And I think that that would be really important in working towards that, and at least feeling that you have a place both with your mother and with your father as well.
Maybe I could set up like a trip, like a fishing trip, like me and my dad used to do, just the two of us.
That's a great idea. And see how just thinking of different ways to bring you back to there really might work. And you know what, I'm sure we're not there yet. If you voiced something like that to them, there is a way in the future to set up maybe, you know, once a month the two of you do things together, as opposed to having to do something with, you know, the whole new family together. And I think that that is a great idea. And also something that you could look forward to, because you would have your own private time, which, you know, is important. Every girl wants to have private time, you know, special time with parents. So, maybe tonight, if you feel up to it, you can talk to Mom about it. I'm sure, you know, she probably asked you how the weekend was, and, you know, I don't want you to feel alone, and I'm sure she would listen to some of, you know, your thoughts. I know it's hard, though, to talk to her about it, I'm sure. And then maybe we could follow up tomorrow, if you have any time, or the next day, and just check in and see how it's going. But most important is, if you are feeling alone, you know, I wanna make sure that you know you can come to us at any time. And I know we have about 3 more hours left in the day, but, if you'd like, why don't you stop by before you leave, and we'll just kind of check in, before you get on the bus to go home. And if you decide that you want to stay until your mother gets home from work, we can make some arrangements for that, at least for today. Okay, really glad that you came to talk. I hope that just by talking, you've been able to, you know, voice some of the stuff that's been going on. And we will see you at the end of the day.
All right, thank you.
Just give it a
Dance around you.